This was supposed to be a fun travel vlog, but things took a bit of a turn. My first mistake was taking Indy on a longer walk in the morning. We typically take our longer walks in the evening, but since our flight was in the evening, I decided to get up earlier and take her in the morning. It had just rained, so there were tons of puddles, which Indy loved running through, and as usual, she got tired and sat down, so I picked her up and carried her home. However, once we got home, she started wobbling, and the only other time I've seen her do this is a few months back when she ate something toxic on her walk, so I immediately called the vet to get her checked out. Along with the wobbling, she could barely walk, her pupils were dilated, she was very lethargic, she couldn't control her bladder, and she threw up. The vet said that these are all very typical signs of marijuana poisoning, so they gave us some medication to treat her symptoms and cleared her to fly since our flight wasn't until nighttime. So I got to packing up her stuff, and I put her carrier on the ground so she can get used to it. She honestly loves going in it though, and she was still pretty out of it, so she ended up just sleeping in it while I packed. And I don't typically put a puppy pad in her carrier, but since she was a bit sick, I put one in there along with a couple of her toys. I also made sure to get to the airport as close to boarding time as possible so she wouldn't have to be cooped up any longer than she had to be. Normally, I give her calming meds for flights, but I decided not to this time since she was already on other medication for being sick, and she definitely whined and tried to escape her carrier, so I just kept my hand in there and petted her as much as I possibly could, and we made it through the flight, and I drove us home, and by morning she was 100% back to normal.